Welcome to Wausau East for girls basketball between the Lumberjacks and the Antigo Red Robins. You're joining us here for our Auto Select pregame show. Both teams in hopes of a win. Antigo, the Red Robins, come in 1-13, 0-8 in conference. And they will be playing Wausau East Lumberjacks, 0-12, 0-6 in conference. And this would be a good win for each program. Antigo, the Red Robins, won their opener against Clintonville. Have some tough going since then. Their last game was Friday versus Rhinelander, a conference loss there. They're led by number 3, the player to watch, Tristan Arlen, averaging 13.9 points per game. With your Wausau East Lumberjacks, they last played on Tuesday versus Merrill in a 69-53 loss, but that was their highest point total on the season, and they're looking to keep that going and get in the win column here tonight. Their next game is Tuesday against Medford. They're led by number 11, Evelyn Tomey, 10.9 points per game, 14.1 rebounds per game. Very impressive, averaging a double-double each game. Another player to watch is Liliana Hainish, leading the team in three-pointers. They're coached by Jennifer Stout. It's a non-conference game made up from last week, called off due to cold temps. Today was probably roughly 60 degrees warmer than that day. Probably got to around 50 degrees today, and we're glad to be playing some basketball on this evening. JV game just finished up, and each team taking their warm-ups. Today's pregame is brought to you by Auto Select, located on Schofield Avenue in Weston, has been providing dependable vehicle repair, service, and tires for 22 years. With a 3-year nationwide warranty and free roadside assistance at Auto Select, you're good to go. That's Auto Select on Schofield Avenue in Weston, and also on Highway 10 East and Church Street in Stevens Point. We'll just go to a quick commercial break before coming back to the national anthem and starting lineups. Thank you for watching Zaleski Sports. We'll be right back.
Find auto repairs, brakes, tires, and oil changes all in one place at Auto Select in Weston. At Auto Select, you can expect dependable automotive repair from the experts you can trust will exceed your expectations. Auto repair has never been so comfortable with a spacious, clean waiting room with refreshments along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. And ask about their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty. For your next auto repair or maintenance, bring your vehicle to Auto Select on Schofield Avenue in Weston. In Stevens Point and Plover, at Auto Select, you're good to go.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports. We got the Antigo Red Robins here in Wausau East taking on the Lumberjacks. Starting lineups here tonight as Antigo is led by Coach Andy Davies. Starters are freshman number 2, Breeley Ackright. Freshman number 4, Ava West. Senior 14, Lauren Lensner. Abby Pennington, another senior. And Tristan Arlen, a senior, rounding out that starting lineup for the Red Robins. Now Wausau East, led by Jennifer Stout, out of the Wisconsin Valley Conference. Your stars are number 2, Haley Bass. Evelyn Tomey leading the team in points and rebounds. Malaya Puz. Jersey Moen. And the senior Catherine Lee round out the starting lineups for the Lumberjacks. The Lumberjacks in white. Numbers and letters are in black, outlined in red. The Antigo Red Robins in maroon. Letters in black, outlined in white. Both teams here in search of a win to brighten their season. Thank you for joining us here on Zaleski Sports, which should be a fun game to watch. Tomey wins the tip. And that's Bass leading the charge for the Lumberjacks. Lee inside to Tomey. And good ball movement here early on for the Lumberjacks. That's Lee with the 3, and that's a rebound. Over to Arlen. Both teams looking to settle in today. Arlen with the skip pass over. And that offensive rebound there by Lensner's good. 2-0 Robins. Antigo looking to press here. Broken by Bass and Lee. 3 open Lumberjacks down there. Moen shot no good. Rebounded by Arlen. Arlen leading the Red Robins in scoring this season. This game is sponsored by Access Insurance. For all your personal, business, auto, and life insurance needs, there's always a local agent you can look to at Access Insurance. Learn more at accessinsurance.net. Access Insurance Agency. Their business revolves around you. And that pass thrown away, and we got Lumberjack ball here. First turnover of the game, and the Red Robins continue their press. Lee gets it into Bass. Easily broken. Finds Tomey in the post, wide open. And rebounded by the Robins. That's Lensner pulling down another board. Lumberjacks will look to get Tomey inside. That's been their best offensive threat all season. And she's able to extend possessions with her length and get offensive rebounds. That's another basket in for the Red Robins, 4-0. Lumberjacks doing a good job breaking the press, and that's a foul there as freshman Puz looks to head to the line. They're calling that on the floor, no shots. Checking in is Casey Jaworski for the Red Robins. Hainish in for the Lumberjacks, as well as Dennis. And that's a travel there on Hainish. Nice D there by the Lumberjacks. They're not doing the press like Antigo, but they were able to force a couple early turnovers here. Lumberjacks doing a good job at breaking the Antigo press so far. That should eventually lead to some open buckets down low. Risky pass there by Dennis, but able to handle it is Puz. Hainish over to Puz with the open 2. And that's just off, rebounded by Arlen. Dennis forcing another errant pass by the Red Robins. J&D Tube Benders was founded in 1968 and has stayed in the Felch family ever since as a locally owned manufacturer specializing in tube bending, welding, and cutting. Find and join the J&D Tube Bending team in the Schofield Industrial Park or at jdtubebending.com. Bass looks to get it over to Hainish, and that ball's thrown away, and I think it was off the foot there of Lenzner. Probably would have been a turnover had I not hit her foot. Hainish into Bass. Open shot there by Dennis. That's off. And that's off of Bass. Antigo ball. Ava West bringing the ball down for the Red Robins. Lenzner looking to get some space down low, but couldn't find her. That's rebound by Tomei and a foul. Second foul here for Antigo. And Dennis gets it into Hainish. Back to Dennis. And that's turned over. Another offensive rebound for Antigo. Bass and West there in a tie-up. Possession goes to Antigo. And that's Jersey Moen in for Dennis. That ball thrown away as Bass looks to recover it. And the layup is good for Bass, getting the Lumberjacks on the board. Down 4-2. Looking to get back on defense as Antigo looks to take advantage. Jersey Moen with the rebound. Bass over to Moen. To Puz, and that's tipped out of bounds. Lumberjack ball. Moen finds Puz. Over to Hainish with a deep 3. That's just off. Out of bounds on Puz. Antigo ball. Antigo out of the Great Northern Conference definitely has some tough matchups all year long. Lakeland has a lot of height and one of the leading scorers in Wisconsin. Mosinee, a good team. Rhinelander, a good team. Medford's been hot lately. And that's a 3 over there from Wykes. And timeout called by Coach Stout. We will take one as well. You're watching Zaleski Sports.
The biggest name in streaming and the biggest name in Wisconsin high school sports broadcasting are now in the same place. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today for easy viewing of your favorite high school sports. Find games by season, sport, or school, then sit back and enjoy. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today.
Hi, I'm Karen from the Hearing House. And these are our grandchildren. Children are difficult to hear with anybody with hearing loss, and I know I would hate to miss out on anything they say.
Gamma, they're cheating.
Even that! If you're missing out on what they're saying, you're probably missing out on a lot more.
Love you, Gamma.
Aw, and they have important things to say.
Make your house a hearing house.
Welcome back to Wausau East, Lumberjacks versus Red Robins. Thank you for joining us tonight. A lot of good basketball here on Zaleski Sports on our YouTube page. Red Robins up 7-2. Both teams looking for a much-needed win. Moen into Bass. Back to Moen, to Tomey. To Bass, and that shot goes out of bounds. Antigo ball. I was talking about Antigo playing Lakeland. They got them tomorrow night. Definitely a tough task. We met, as I said, a 2,000-point scorer for the Thunderbirds. Bass with another steal. Not able to capitalize. 2 Red Robins open. That's another steal for Bass. She's picked up 3 already, I believe. Tomei for 3. That's off. And Arlen with the rebound. Long pass down to Lenzner, and that's good. A hectic minute there. Hainish's shot is off. Rebound by Lenzner. They haven't been able to get into Tomey. That was really working well for them last week against DC Everest. She had a good second half as they were able to lob it into her with her height. Turnover by Ava West. Antigo's got an interesting team this year. Besides one junior, the team is all freshmen and all seniors. So that's encouraging that they have 6 freshmen on the team. Hopefully all of them can stick with it through their 4 years and have a lot of varsity experience playing a lot of good teams in their conference. Nice feed down low by Wykes. Puzz to Lee. Lee tries getting to Tomey, but not there. And West brings it down for the Red Robins. Rebound there by Bass. Long off the board. Catherine Lee with a pass over to Puzz. Lee for 3. And that's off. Rebounded by Lenzner. Lenzner with the foul, I believe. Threw a bit of an aggressive rebound, let's call it. It's the 3rd foul for Antigo. And now Lumberjacks look to take advantage of that. Lee passes into Bass, to Tomey, to Puzz, Hainish. She's able to get it into Tomey, gets her own offensive board and thrown away. And timeout called by Coach Davies. We will take one as well. You're watching Antigo Lumberjack basketball, and we'll be right back.
Bauer & Feind has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Feind Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
Both teams looking to settle in here. Bit of a hectic first 7 minutes. Lumberjacks been getting good ball movement, haven't been able to capitalize on their shots. Stolen there by Lee. To Bass. And skipped over to Arlen off the steal and fouled. Arlen will head to the free throw line. She leads the Red Robins in scoring, just under 14 points per game. I do not have full stats on the Red Robins, as only their points are available on Wiz Sports. Free throw good. And both are good. (13-2) Antigo. And Lee's pass is deflected. Arlen for three. Offensive board to Antigo, and that's up and in. They're taking advantage of the Red Robin turnovers more than, the Lumberjack turnovers more so than East has been able to do. That shot is off by Hainish, rebounded by Tomey. Rebounded by Lee, and thrown away. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit Mutual of Wausau to find an agent near you. Dennis checks back in for East in place of Catherine Lee. West finds Wykes and foul. And she'll head to the free throw line. Foul on Malaya Puz, that's her first. Second for Wausau East. The Wausau East boys team is in attendance tonight. Nice job by them supporting the girls team. Make sure to catch Wausau East boys and girls basketball this season for the All Access series that we do here at Zaleski Sports. This coming Monday will be the 5th episode of the series. You can catch up on all of the rest of them on YouTube. Episodes 1 through 4, an in-depth look at Lumberjack basketball from the girls and boys side. Another Lumberjack turnover there. Antigo ball. Out of bounds, Lumberjack ball. Speaking of the Wausau East boys team, they have another tough matchup tomorrow night. I believe they are in Marshfield. Top team in the Wisconsin Valley Conference. They already played them at home. It was a Marshfield win. Both teams having great seasons, though. Wausau East's only loss have come to Marshfield and Wausau West. And I believe Dennis stepped over, resulting in a turnover for the Lumberjacks. TRW Auto Body in Mosinee offers top quality collision repair, full body repair along with 24-hour towing and courtesy loaner vehicles and a lifetime warranty on their work. That's TRW Auto Body in Mosinee, your friendly fender bender mender. Foul on Bass. Red Robins back to line, this time freshman Ava West. High arcing free throws just off. Some substitutions here for the Red Robins as Breely Ackright and Linsner check back into the game. And that free throw is good by West, and she is on the scoring column. 18-2 Red Robins. Bass breaks the press, but dribbles off her foot and is in a tight spot. Deflected out of bounds by Antigo. Dennis gets it into Bass. Through the hands of Tomey. Red Robin ball. Breely Ackright brings it up. Breely Ackright with the open three. Just off, read him by Arlen, and that's good. Bass with the ball. Bringing it up. Finds Tomey. Dennis with the quick three. And that's off, rebounded by Ackright. Linsner in the post. Gets her own board, and that's back up and in. Malaya Puz, fine. Oh, and that's tipped out of bounds by Tomey. Back to Antigo. East has done a good job bringing it past the half court, but unable to connect on passes after that. Between errant passes and quick shots, they haven't been able to establish much offensive rhythm. And that pass is thrown away by by Jaworski. Bass finds Puz. And that's a quick shot by Bass. The three is off. Rebounded by Catherine Lee. Finds Jersey Moen. No good. Let's see what the call on the floor is here. Foul on Antigo. That's Linsner's second foul, and a tie-up with Tomey. Lee passed too high to Moen. Ackright to Linsner. Out of bounds. Hit out by the Lumberjacks, it looks like. Antigo will retain possession. Ridgetop Exteriors. Just like these players bring their best to the field, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. Roofing, siding, windows, and doors, Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com. That's a jump ball there, possession to East. Pennington back in the game for Linsner. Probably want to, she has two quick fouls, so they may want to protect her for a bit. She's been the best threat today on offense, though, for the Red Robins. Foul on Puz, and that will be Antigo ball. 22-2 Red Robins. This is not going the way East had hoped. That ball on the ground, but Lee gets it. Surrounded by Red Robins. Bass is fouled on the shot. She will head to the line. As I was saying about the Wausau East All Access series we do, this upcoming Monday we'll have our next episode, and it will be it'll feature the day in the life of one of the Lady Lumberjacks. You'll have to tune in and see who that is. Going through her preparation for a game. Both free throws no good. Rebounded by Arlen. She throws it off. Puz smartly there. Open shot there by West. Too short. Rebounded by Moen. Lee with the long pass up to Puz. Bass to Lee. Lee with the fake. Finds Tomei in the post. This is what they've been looking for all game. No good. Rebounded by Ackright, who finds Arlen, wants to settle down for the Red Robins. They're in no hurry. That three is off. Lumberjack ball. Full timeout called by Antigo. We will take one as well. Thank you for watching Zaleski Sports.
At Abbey Bank, we know everyone has their strengths. Our bankers may excel in numbers, but can they score on the court?
Maybe you guys should stick to what you're good at. Banking.
And that's exactly what we do. At Abbey Bank, we stick to what we do best, making banking about you.
Find an Abbey Bank location near you by visiting abbeybank.com.
Abbey Bank, where we make banking about you.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield.
Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau is hiring full-time second and third shifts with competitive starting wages and a pay increase every 90 days during your first year. Great Lakes Cheese invests in their employees. Apply today at jobs.greatlakescheese.com.
Welcome back to Wausau East. This game is brought to you by Mammoth Mortgage. Mammoth Mortgage is your opportunity for low rates, hassle-free mortgages for buying or refinancing a home throughout Wisconsin. For all your mortgage needs, look to Mammoth Mortgage. East breaks another press, and that is exactly what they've been hoping to get all game long. Tomei gets it in. Gets one to go for the Lumberjacks. It's 22-4 now. That was a perfect press break by the Lumberjacks. Now they're establishing a press of their own and force a quick turnover. I think Arlen was out of bounds. Lee into Tomei to Bass. Moen's shot no good. Offensive rebound by Tomei. And Jersey Moen with the offensive rebound and fouled. We'll see if they call it on the shot. I believe they did. As Jersey Moen will head to the line. That foul was on Casey Jaworski. So I talked about Antigo having a lot of seniors and a lot of freshmen. That's a interesting dynamic for the team. But you have a lot of, or I guess two seniors and three seniors, a bunch of freshmen. But you have a lot of learning experience for those freshmen and wisdom they can get from the senior class. That free throw is up and good for Jersey Moen. She's on the scoring column for the Lumberjacks. Moen at the Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line. Called Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never even happened. She goes 1 for 2 at the line. That pass thrown out of bounds by Ackright. Wausau East looking for a little scoring momentum to go to end the half. Inch a little closer in this one. Lee's pass is too high for Malaya Puz, out of bounds. Antigo ball. No matter what your everyday life looks like, Fleet Farm has you covered at the best prices guaranteed. Auto, pet, bird, farm, snacks. Fleet Farm has everything you need, all at the lowest prices. That skip pass too high from Arlen. Antigo continuing to press here on the Lumberjacks, who looked like they had it figured out a little on that last press, or 2 press breaks ago. Was a perfect ball movement for them. And East in the bonus here. 7th foul by Antigo. Lee to shoot the 1-and-1. That foul was on freshman Ava West, her first. Lee's shot is off. Rebounded by Arlen. Linsner to West. Sorry, to Ackright to West. And Arlen in the corner. Trapped by Moen. Arlen fakes the 3 on Moen. And up and in. That was a nice move around Tomey there for Tristan Arlen. She's up to 6 points on the game. Bass to Lee. Lee with the fake. Finds Puz. Lee looking to get it inside to Tomey, but Linsner gets a hand in there. Deflects it in way of Red Robin. Open shot there for Ackright. Rebounded by Puz. Lee, one of 2 seniors on the team for the Lumberjacks. Moen with a nice move there. And it will be a jump ball in favor of Antigo. Hainish and Dennis in for Antigo. Lucht and Pennington back in, Lucht and Pennington back in for Antigo. Hainish and Dennis in for the Lumberjacks. The auto service specialists at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make your check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people. Find your location at SherrillTire.com. That shot rebounded by Hainish. And Bass, the point guard for East, brings it up. Her pass deflected and taken away. And foul off the turnover. Foul on Bass, that's her 3rd. That's tough for the Lumberjacks. You don't want your starting point guard with 3 fouls in the first half. That shot rattles around, no good. Rebounded by Linsner. She's been aggressive on the boards today. Three there by Lucht, off. Rebounded by Bass. Puz, the ball was taken from her by Lucht. She made an aggressive move towards the basket. 2 minutes remaining here in the half. Lucht passes up on the 3. Wykes with the ball to Ackright. Antigo looking to slow it down right now. They're comfortable with the score right now and are in no hurry. Nice ball moving. That 3 is off. Rebound by Tomey. Dennis brings it down and it's ripped away. And Ackright will lead the charge for Antigo. Lucht into Wykes. Right around Tomey. And that shot no good. Rebound by Hainish. No foul called there. Clean defense by Tomey. Hainish with the deep 3. Oh, and that just rattles out. She tried from there earlier. She does lead the Lumberjacks in 3-pointers made this year. 1 minute to go. Here in the first half, 24-5 Antigo. Stolen by Bass. She got the first basket of the day off a steal, and that shot no good. Rebounded by Pennington. Pennington with the shot. Off. Rebounded by Tomey. Bass finds Tomey to Puzz. Back to Bass with the open 3. Tomey with the offensive rebound. And that shot short into the net, out of bounds. Antigo ball with 6 seconds remaining in the half. Arlen back in the game. Three seconds remaining. Arlen over to Linsner, and that shot's off. And we'll head into halftime. Lumberjacks 5, Red Robins 24. And we will go to commercial. Thank you for watching Zaleski Sports.
Hi, I'm Shai from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step, because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
At Ridgetop, we are your trusted, local, affordable exterior renovations expert. Isn't that right, Bo?
Exactly, especially when we are working on someone's biggest investment.
Can you give us an example, Bo?
Well, there was this house. We replaced the roofing, siding, and windows. Then, they left a 5-star review.
One of our thousands of 5-star reviews?
Exactly.
For your free, no-obligation estimate, call us today or go to ridgetopexteriors.com.
We're going to tell all of our viewers about Mitten's Rusted and Busted trade-in sale, which reminds me of a funny story.
Folks, Tim's saying that Mittens is paying its customers to get rid of their old furniture and buy new.
This January's Rusted and Busted promotion is so huge. Do you think we could make it any bigger?
I don't think so, Tim.
Hey, do you think Jill will let me buy a brand new Lazy Boy power recliner, or should I build one myself?
Well, Tim, the stars are telling me that buying one from Mittens would be a safer decision.
Selling your car to Dahl Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Dahl Auto. Simple.
I'm Jamie Schley. As your American Family Insurance agent, I'm looking out for what matters to you, even when nothing is wrong. Give me a call or stop by our new office location, and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Welcome back to Wausau East. Halftime here. Red Robins 24, Wausau East 5. Let's look at the scoring over for the Red Robins. Ackright with 2 points. Tristan Arlen with 6. Ava West with 1. Lauren Lenzner with 10. And Jewel Wykes with 5. Lenzner leading the charge for Red Robins here, showing up in the scoring and rebounding for them. And on the Lumberjacks side, Haley Bass with 2, Evelyn Tomei with 2, and Jersey Moen with 1. Both teams in search of a win here. Give some positive on their season. Both teams with a lot of younger players and a lot of learning experience here at the varsity level for them. Antigo with 6 freshmen, and Wausau East with a lot of sophomores, some juniors, only 2 seniors for them. Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetics and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. Start a job making the money you need with flexible scheduling, a close-knit, fun-loving group with full-time benefits that start day 1. Learn more at foundationfinance.com. As I said earlier, Monday, your next episode of Wausau East All Access. You can look forward to that, to seeing the day in the life of one of the Lady Lumberjacks. We will go back to commercial here, and we will be back after that with updates from other games here on Zaleski Sports.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com. ZaleskiSports.com has leveled up. Go to ZaleskiSports.com and choose your favorite schools for easy navigation. From the homepage, choose your school to see team records, upcoming schedules, and past results. Use the video icon to launch the next broadcast. Use the arrow icon to watch any previous broadcasts. See the full weekly schedule too. Level up at ZaleskiSports.com.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
Access Insurance is your complete independent insurance agency for auto, home, business, and life insurance serving Wisconsin and Minnesota. Insurance can often be confusing and frustrating. But with Access Insurance, you get experienced advisors that pair you with exactly the coverage you need at the most competitive prices for every stage of life. Located in Weston and a proud supporter of area high school athletics, their business truly does revolve around you. Learn more at accessinsurance.net or by calling 715-355-8400.
Welcome back to Wausau East. We'll take a look at the other games here on Zaleski Sports tonight. Marathon Girls up on Newman Catholic. Spencer at 15 ranked Loyal. Spencer with an early lead by 10. Pacelli hockey up on Baraboo. Spash with a 2-0 lead on DC Everest in hockey. Assumption and Auburndale, that's a good one tonight in girls basketball. They have a close game right now, number 1 and number 7. They're ranked. There's some wrestling going on between Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids. Columbus and Catholic is at Neelsville. That's a close one so far. That would be an upset if Neelsville could pull away with that win. And then we have Pacelli and Wild Rose. That's a close one too. Pacelli looking to pull away, but they're up 8. And back to this game tonight. Wausau East, led by Coach Jennifer Stout, giving her team a pep talk right now. Typically, they get most of their points in the second half from what I've seen this year, and they can find Tomey inside. That's the key for them. But Antigo with some good players on their squad. Lauren Lenzner and Tristan Arlen, 2 of the seniors, having good games for the Red Robins. We'll take one more commercial break before the second half, and we'll be right back here on Zaleski Sports.
At Nicolay Bank, we believe that our hometown communities are the backbone of what makes Wisconsin special. From Crivets to Manitowoc and Algoma to Grand Chute, you see a thriving community with Nicolay Bank working as a partner, acting not as a corporation, but a community. When we serve together with local entrepreneurs and leaders, great things happen. That is our guiding principle. A strong and successful hometown means a strong and successful Wisconsin. We are proud to be a part of that. Nicolay Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Whether you're just beginning your educational journey or seeking a new opportunity, we're here for you. At North Central Technical College, we have unique partnerships with 4-year colleges that allow you to transfer seamlessly to and from our campus, saving you time and money. With hundreds of transfer options available, the path to a bachelor's degree and a great paying career are just a step away. North Central Technical College. Start here, go anywhere.
The first tube was bent in 1968 back in a garage by our house. Shortly after that, we moved into a rented space in a machine shop.
Moving into this building in 2000 at 90,000 square feet.
So right now we sit at 165,000 square feet.
150 employees. Every day we look at how grateful we are to be where we are, but we never forget where we started. Here at Janie Two Benders.
Welcome back to Wausau East. On the court for Lumberjacks are Bass, Lee, Moen, Tomey, and Puz. The same starting lineup. Tomey with the ball to Bass. Moen in the post. Tried to get to Tomey, but a couple Red Robins in there. And it looks like they have their same starting lineup as well, is that it's a turnover. Offensive foul called on Arlen. But on the court for them is Ackright, Arlen, West, Lenzner, and White, and Pennington, sorry. And they will continue with their press on the Red Robins, or on the Lumberjacks. It's already a turnover there. Nice move there by Ackright, but couldn't get it to roll in. And a collision there. Moen picks it up, and that's an easy 2 for Moen. She's 3 points on the game. Right place, right time for Moen there. And foul called on Tomey. That's her first. Tristan Arlen passing to Lenzner. Back to Arlen with nice shot fake. Gets around Puz. And nice little hook there by Arlen. She's up to 10. One correction I gave from halftime was Arlen had 8 through the half, as well as Lenzner. I believe I said Arlen had 6. Ackright finds West to Pennington. Skip pass to Lenzner. She was able to catch it. Looked like it might head out of bounds. West finds Lenzner in the post, up and over Tomei, and it's good. She's up to 10 points. Blocking foul there on Pennington. That's her second. Dennis and Hainish in for Moen and Puz. Wausau East has a core group they typically stick with. Those two coming off the bench typically play 7. Lee thought about it. Hainish to Bass in the corner. That's long, rebounded by Arlen. Lumberjacks looking to press themselves. And Bass reached in there. That's another foul on her. She's got to be careful. I believe that was her 4th, if it is indeed called on Bass. That's her 4th already. So she will have to be careful the rest of the game if they keep her out there. I'm a little surprised they didn't have a substitution. Arlen with a nice move, and she's fouled there by Dennis. Arlen 2 for 2 at the free throw line tonight, I believe. That one long off the iron, and Bass does indeed come out for freshman Malaya Puz. Bass, the primary ball handler for the Lumberjacks. That second free throw is good from Arlen. She's up to 11. Tomei finds Hainish in the corner. That's off the backboard and rebounded by Pennington. Lumberjacks having a tough time settling into an offense after breaking the press. That's been a challenge for them all game long. Nice pass there by Arlen. Offensive board, no good. And Lenzner with another offensive, 3 offensive rebounds here for Antigo. And nice job there. Saving it was Lenzner, throwing it off of Tomei. That's experience right there. That's second time Antigo's been able to do that today. And Lenzner fouled. She'll head to the line. That's Puz's 3rd. Another player in some foul trouble here for Wausau East. They might have to go further into their bench. High arcing free throw is just no good. From residential to commercial, industrial to agriculture, Newton Electric is in Wausau has been serving Central Wisconsin since 1977. Give them a call or find them online at newtonelect.com. Second free throw here is short. Wausau East ball. For all your auto repair needs, Mosney and Rothschild turns to John's Auto Repair just south of Business 51 north of Mosney. Auto repair you can trust to have it done right and get you on your way. John's Auto Repair. Ball tipped out of bounds. Catherine Lee looking to inbound it here for the Lumberjacks. Gets into Puz. And Bass back in the game for Tomei, I believe. Risky with the 4 fouls. But in order to get back into this game, Wausau East has to take some risks. Have their best players on the court. Nice fake there by Puz. She's on the scoreboard, in the scorebook now. And another shooting foul on Wausau East. This time it was Hainish. Backus Family Chiropractic in Rothschild provides personalized chiropractic care no matter what issue your body is battling, from migraines and anxiety to stress or a wide variety of youth issues. Let Backus Family Chiropractic give you back the life you deserve. Second free throw good. There for Ackright. Dennis with the ball. And stolen there by Ackright. Or sorry, by Arlen. Wausau East has cleaned up. There's really back down on defense. Ever since midway through the first half, it's a travel there on Puz. They've tightened up on defense and limited the scoring for Antigo. They just got into that early hole and looking to dig back into the game. And that's a foul on Lee. Wausau East already with 6 fouls this half. That's Lee's first. Ball out of bounds, tipped by Bass, and Antigo retained possession. Shot fake there by Arlen, and another foul by Lee, and the Red Robins will be in the bonus with 13.5 left to play. They'll have a lot of opportunity at the free throw line for the remaining of the game. Thank you for tuning in today. This is Dan Lau on play-by-play with Logan Sorensen producing. Happy to be here in Wausau East. First free throw good. Second free throw off. And off of Hainish's foot. Antigo will keep the ball. Those are opportunities that Wausau East does not want to give away. Hoping to capitalize on missed free throws. As Antigo could be shooting a lot of them the rest of this half as they're already in the bonus. But you want to get those rebounds off the missed free throws and establish an offense for the Lumberjacks. Again, they're coming off their highest scoring output of the season in Tuesday loss against Merrill. They scored 53 that game. Offense not as easy to come by today. That shot is off, rebounded by Lee. Bass brings it up the court for the Lumberjacks. She gets through the defenders. And that shot is off, rebounded by Linsner. Wykes with the ball to Arlen. Arlen gets around Lee, up and fouled. If that's on Puz, that's also her 4th. More foul trouble. Yep, that is on Puz, and that's her 4th. And full timeout called. We will take one as well. Thank you for watching Zaleski Sports.
In every department at Dahl Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. Sales staff with a deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Dahl Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Dahl Auto, simple.
Elite Auto Care is a family-owned business providing top-notch car care to the Schofield, Weston, and Wausau area. They deliver honest and professional automotive repair and maintenance services with quality ASE certified technicians that you can trust. Elite Auto Care offers the latest technology and is equipped to handle all major and minor repairs on both foreign and domestic vehicles. From general maintenance, air conditioning and brakes to exhaust, axle repair, tires, or just a simple oil change. Turn to Elite Auto Care, your local family-owned auto business on Schofield Avenue in Schofield.
Welcome back to Wausau East as they take on the Antigo Red Robins. This is Dan Lau. Thank you for joining tonight. A lot of good action here on YouTube for Zaleski Sports. A lot of basketball games. Some wrestling. Some hockey. That free throw is good by Tristan Arlen. This is my 2nd time ever seeing Antigo play. I saw them play hockey last year in Mosinee. A Great Northern battle. Another offensive board. And off the foot of Tomei. Coach Stout keeping Malaya Puz on the court and Haley Bass with their 4 fouls apiece. And that's an offensive foul on Arlen. That's her 3rd. Hainish back to Bass. Back to Hainish. And jump ball possession Antigo. Evelyn Lucht coming back in for the Red Robins. And Jersey Moen in for East. Replacing Hainish. Low scoring game here tonight. 32-9. Antigo. And she may have crossed the line on that inbound pass. Bass gets it into Dennis, back to Bass. Wausau East wants to get it over, avoid another turnover for them. Puz with the open 2, that's long. Deflect off Pennington and back to Antigo. Jaworski back to Ackright, sets it up, and stolen by Bass. She's had a lot of breakaway chances today. Moen with the offensive board, up and in. She now leads East with 5 points. Merrill Steel is your partner for structural steel fabrication. Consider moving your career to one of the largest growing fabrication companies in the upper Midwest and apply at merrillsteel.com. That 3 by Wykes is off and out of bounds. Lumberjack ball. Nicolay Bank offers personal banking at its best. Locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Colby, Medford, Edgar, and Merrill, or learn more at nicolaybank.com. That ball knocked out of bounds by Casey Jaworski. Moen finds Tomey in the post. Back to Moen for three. That's long. And it looks like it was off Puz. Antigo retains possession. Nice D there by the Lumberjacks as Ackright wanted to get to the hoop, but she was double teamed down there and couldn't get a clean shot up. And Haley Bass will be throwing it in now for the Lumberjacks. They're looking to switch it up. Lee in for Puz. Bass into Dennis, back to Bass. Dennis's pass is too far for Moen. Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau offers a state-of-the-art facility with excellent benefits, pay, culture, and so much more. Join a growing company and get your career on the right path. Learn more and apply at greatlakescheese.com. That one dribbled off her leg, and Lumberjack ball. As I said, Antigo plays a lot of tough teams in their conference. Mosinee, Lakeland, Rhinelander, Medford. Gives them tough tests night in, night out. They've already played other good teams like Wittenberg, Burnham Wood. Shawano, I believe. So they certainly pack in a tough schedule. Out of bounds there on Dennis. Wausau East next game is Tuesday at Medford, another great Northern Conference opponent. And Antigo looks to play Lakeland tomorrow night. Bass finds Moen, open Tomey, and that shot's good. Off her foot, but Jaworski with the ball. Moen with some tough defense. Able to recover on that. That shot is long by Jewel Wykes, but she was fouled on the shot by Moen. Moen's first. First free throw is up and in. Arlen and Linsner back in the game for Antigo. Two leading scorers for their squad. Second free throw perfect. Wakes up to 7 on the game. No press here from Antigo. Score now 34-13. Moen's shot is off, gets the rebound. No foul called. Arlen up to West. Nice pass there from West. Arlen's shot off. A couple offensive rebounds there. Arlen with the offensive board and shot up and good. She's at 15. Tomey in the post to Dennis. Finds a cutting Moen. Shot short. Rebounded by Linsner. Or they'll call it jump ball. Possession to Wausau East. Moen out, Puz in. Dennis with the 3 off the inbound pass. That's long. Rebounded by Bass. Finds Tomey in the corner. Looked for a Puz cutting through the lane, but pass was off. Nice defense there by Tomey. She has 29 blocks coming into today. Leads the team in blocks. And I believe she's one of the state leaders in rebounds as well. She had 155 rebounds coming into today's game. That's 14 a game. Dennis looking what to do there. Some tough defense by Antigo. She ended up throwing it away with her left hand off of Bass and Antigo ball. Moen back in. Dennis is coming out. And Pennington back in the game for Jewel Wykes. Breely Ackright. Tomey gets a hand in there and a pass intended for Arlen. Antigo will set it right back up again. Arlen with the ball. Oh, it's stolen by Moen right out of her hands. Moen playing some good defense today for Wausau East. Putting up 5 points as well on the offensive side. Lee's shot long, rebounded by Arlen. Arlen finds Ackright. And Bass looking to pick her pocket, but hits it out of bounds. France Propane is your locally owned complete service propane company. They've served all of central Wisconsin for over 2 generations. Learn more at francepropane.com. France Propane, local quality family. West's shot, no good. Rebounded by Tomey. Bass finds Puz. That's a long 2, but no good. Rebounded by Arlen. Foul on Lee. And I believe they're now in the double-double. Or double bonus, sorry. And that's Lee's 3rd. So Arlen will shoot 2. Thank you to all our sponsors for today's game. This would not be possible without all of them. That shot, that free throw up and good for Arlen. And thank you for all you watching tonight, supporting these teams. And Bass has fouled out. And Hainish coming in. Ava West at the free throw line. A lot of free throws shot by Antigo tonight, and Wausau East not able to get the defensive rebound on a lot of those second free throws, leading to more possessions for the Red Robins. They're getting a lot of offensive boards. Both free throws missed, rebounded by Catherine Lee. And that's a travel by the senior. Culligan Water specializes in all of your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. We have a Culligan machine at the Zaleski Sports office. And that shot up and good that was Linsner. The Culligan machine at the office, you have to hold your hand in front of the sensor to get to go. Took me a try or two. That shot no good and rebounded by Antigo. Out of bounds, Antigo ball. 39-13, Red Robins. That was a foul actually. They're back to the free throw line. High arcing free throw no good for Ava West. That foul was on Hainish, her second. Rebounded by Tomey. Tomey finds Puz to Lee with the fake. Back to Puz. Hainish to Moen inside. Gets her offensive board, and that's up and in for Jersey Moen. Her third made basket this half. She's up to 7. Arlen travels. East ball. Lee bringing it down for the Lumberjacks. Finds Tomey in the post. Tomey up and good. Tomey up to 6. This is a fun time of year where the basketball season really ramps up. Playoffs approaching. And for fans of professional basketball, All-Star game coming up. NCAA tournament coming up in a month. Lee with a 3, that's off. Rebounded by Arlen. Every team with an opportunity though, come playoff time. It's not like football. Every team makes the playoffs and upsets can occur. Both these teams looking to play spoiler in a few weeks. That shot, no good. Krell by Pennington. Arlen for 3, and it's perfect. Arlen well past her point average on the season. She's at 19 on the night. Lee looks to find Moen in the post. Moen saves it out of bounds, actually. Moen with a good night tonight on offense. Been an energizer on defense as well. 4 minutes remaining, 42-17, Red Robins. Long pass up to Arlen, to West. Nice jump stop and gather herself for a nice bounce pass, but no good by Lensner. Rebounded by Tomey. Hainish's pass taken away by Arlen, up and good. 21 on the night for Tristan Arlen. Get help financing your next career at Express Employment Professionals with locations in Wausau, Stevens Point, and Marshfield. Learn more at express.com. That's expresspros.com. Shot no good by Dennis. Rebounded by Linsner. I don't have the rebound totals on me, but she's got to be approaching a double-double tonight. She's got 12 points. And timeout. We will take one as well. We'll be right back on Zaleski Sports.
The biggest name in streaming and the biggest name in Wisconsin high school sports broadcasting are now in the same place. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today for easy viewing of your favorite high school sports. Find games by season, sport, or school, then sit back and enjoy. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today.
The first tube was bent in 1968 back in a garage by our house. Shortly after that, we moved into a rented space in a machine shop.
Moving into this building in 2000 at 90,000 square feet.
So right now we sit at 165,000 square feet.
150 employees. Every day we look at how grateful we are to be where we are, but we never forget where we started. Here at J&D Tube Benders, we're a full custom hydraulic tube manufacturer. We can do anything from their simple bent tube.
Welcome back to Wausau East. This is Dan Lau. Red Robins of Antigo are up 44-17 on East. Big game for both teams in the sense of really showing your hard work throughout the season. And while it's been tough, you've been playing tough opponents all year long, it's good to get another win for the Red Robins tonight. They beat Clintonville earlier this season, their first game of the season. Ball knocked out of bounds by Hainish. Antigo will retain possession. Tomey out and Dennis in. Both Antigo and Wausau East have a lot of room to grow and mature in varsity basketball. A lot of youth on each team. Ball dribbled out of bounds, and Wausau East will take possession. Evelyn Lucht in for Tristan Arlen for Antigo. Hainish over to Dennis with the quick three. Looking to bank it, but that was long, too hard off the backboard. Jump ball in favor of Antigo. Thank you all for joining tonight. Antigo, a bit of a drive up north. I suspect there are some Antigo fans watching tonight. Nice bank shot there. That was Pennington. Now on the scoring column. Moen gets around Pennington into the lane. Bank off. Rebounded by, oh, she gets her own rebound, but heads out of bounds. Timeout by East. We will keep it here. .30-second timeout. Antigo up 46-17. After the game, please stick around after our Merrill Steel postgame show. We will have an interview with Coach Andy Davies and a player of Antigo, likely Tristan Arlen, the leading scorer for the Red Robins today. Oh, I guess that was out of bounds on Antigo. Shot by Moen, no good. And that pass thrown away by Ackright. A lot of freshmen on their team and a lot of improvement to be had. Antigo could be a tough competitor in 3 years when all these players have had a lot of varsity experience. And one there for Elizabeth Dennis. Her first basket of the game. Foul on Casey Jaworski, her second. Dennis looking to complete the three-point play. That shot off, rebounded by Moen, and she's fouled on the shot. Head to the Jamie Wenzel Serve Pro free throw line. This is also the point of the season. I said it's a fun time, but it's a tough time. A lot of teams playing 2-3 games a week, and it can get tiresome for these athletes. A lot of practices as well. Might feel like you're always in school or playing basketball. She hits her second. Moen leading Wausau East with 8 points tonight. Nice press break there by Antigo. Shot no good. Rebounded by Moen. And she's fouled, and I believe they're now in the bonus, and Moen will shoot the 1-1. That's the third foul on Casey Jaworski. Puz with 4 for Wausau East, and Haley Bass already fouled out. The first free throw no good, rebounded by Antigo. Nice find there in the post to Ackright. Three-point shot off by Lucht, rebounded. Nice offensive rebound there for Ackright. She puts it up in. She's up to 5 on the night. Hanish's shot is off and rebounded by Lucht. Dennis pokes it out of bounds. And that's Elena Bacon, who is in for Wausau East, getting some playing time tonight. Foul on Dennis, her second. Antigo to the line. That is Ackright shooting 2. First is good. Ackright, a starter, a freshman starter for this team. Second, no good. Long rebound by Hanish. Throws it back to Ackright. Another offensive board. Into the arms of Jersey Moen, who will walk it up for Wausau East. Remember to stick around for our post-game interviews with Coach Davies and a player of Antigo. Antigo perhaps content just to dribble it out here. And stolen by Hanish. And up and in, she's in the scoring column. 6 seconds remain. And that will thrown away, and that'll be all. Antigo Red Robins 49, Wausau East 22. Stay tuned for our Merrill Steel postgame show. Consider moving your career to one of the largest growing fabrication companies in the upper Midwest and apply at merrillsteel.com. We'll go to a quick commercial break, and we will be back here on the court with Coach Andy Davies and a player from Antigo. We'll be right back.
Merrill Steel welcomes you as you join us in a virtual tour. Our main facility in Schofield, Wisconsin covers an area of roughly 46 acres and is home to our company headquarters. From this location, paired with our facilities in Comanche, Iowa and Springfield, Missouri, we are able to easily fulfill the needs of the industry nationwide. With nearly 1 million square feet of combined space between our 3 facilities, we are able to take on some of the biggest and most complex jobs, making us one of the top 5 steel fabricators in the country. We employ the best of the best welders, those who can weld efficiently with both metal core and flux core, and who aren't afraid to work hard. We also offer on-the-job training, so even beginner welders can learn the ropes and help us build it big. As a backup to our dedicated weld fab team, we have a robotic welder. Merrill Steel is the 4th in the U.S. to have gotten one, keeping us on the leading edge of technology. With the combination of both man and machine, no job is too big to handle, but they'd have no work on their hands without our machine operators. Where our fabrication process really begins is here. Our skilled machine ops team is responsible for bringing in the raw steel. Be it sawing, cutting, drilling, or punching, they make sure the steel is in the correct shape and size for our fab teams. As an addition to the machine ops team, we've recently purchased multiple Python X machines. These handy systems have given us increased productivity, unmatched cut quality, and predictable and consistent throughput. Moving away from fabrication, we come to our coating department. One of the unique benefits of working with Merrill Steel is our in-house blasting and painting capabilities. Many projects require a complex coating system, and that's where we shine above the competition. We regularly apply corrosion-resistant coating in-house, as well as intumescent fire protection when needed. We hold the endorsement for sophisticated paint and coating from AISC. This, along with our NACE certified inspectors, ensure a high-quality finish for every piece. The loading and staging process, sandwiched between the end of production and shipping, is an important step in the fabrication process. Within a moment's notice, we are able to handle and place an entire load onto a trailer for quick delivery to a job site. Finally, the last stage in our process is shipping. Our transit company, Merrill Steel Transit Services, is a wholly owned subsidiary of Merrill Steel Incorporated, consisting of more than 20 state-of-the-art trucks designed for transporting oversized and overweight shipments, along with hundreds of trailers ranging from 48-foot flatbeds to heavy.
And we're back here on Zaleski Sports. I'm with Coach Andy Davies of Antigo and Tristan Arlen, our Highlight House player of the game. First, we'll talk to Coach Davies. Tell me a little bit about your win tonight and how it feels to get a nice win in a late, hard part of the season.
Yeah, it was great, right? And especially in a road environment. Always tough to come into a city like this and play, but the girls played well. We had a great week of practice. They prepped well. They understood all their assignments, and that was as well as I've seen them execute all season long. Very, very proud of the group.
As you said, tough work all season long. You play in a very competitive conference in the Great Northern with the likes of Lakeland and Mosinee and Rhinelander. Tell me a little bit how about they test you each and every week and how that preps you guys for the season.
No, and you're 100% right, and they just come at you in waves and waves and waves, and they're good top to bottom, every one of those teams. So it is definitely good prep for us to play teams like this and get us ready as we close out the season and look towards what's after the regular season.
And lastly, tell me a little bit about your senior leader here, Tristan, and what she provides for your team.
Yeah, she's great. She's a leader on the floor, off the floor. Can't say enough about her, right? We've asked her to do anything that you can imagine, and she has stepped up, and she's always there, right? Offering any kind of advice, especially with the big freshman class that we've got. Just great leadership. Couldn't be more proud of you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Congrats on the win. We're here with Tristan Arlen, leading the game with 21 points, I believe. You're leading scorer for your Antigo squad. And tell me a little bit about your season and the win tonight.
It feels really good. It's not good losing 10 games in a row, but the freshmen really stepped into a big role this year because, I mean, they are 3/4 of our team.
Tell me a little bit about the dynamic you guys have on your team. I believe three or four seniors and a lot of freshmen on the team. Tell me about how you can prepare them for 3 years more in varsity.
Yeah, definitely just working hard at practice. I mean, they do have 3 seniors, and we all start, so they definitely will have some big shoes to fill.
And lastly, tell me a little bit about your game plan tonight and how you're going to attack Wausau East and what led to the win today.
Yeah, we definitely don't have very much height, so that was kind of tough with their bigger girl, but we doubled her up, and I feel like we did a pretty good job with her.
Thank you. And lastly, I don't know if you're familiar, but you'll say your name and say I'm in the house,
Okay.
and I'll count you down.
Okay.
3, 2.
I'm Tristan Arlen, and I'm in the house. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching Zaleski Sports here tonight. That was Antigo with a 49-22 win. And thank you and have a good night.